Let me stop you for a second. If you think belly fat is just about eating too much, you are already wrong. Because there are people who eat fast food daily, barely exercise, drink soda, and still stay lean, while others eat clean, do abs every day, eat carbs, and still struggle with belly fat. What if belly fat has almost nothing to do with what you think it does? And what if I told you that reason your body would not go down is not laziness, it's something your body is doing on purpose. And once you understand it, fat loss becomes almost automatic. But I need you to stay with me because the real reason is not what most people expect, not even close. So the real reason is, before I explain anything, I want you to picture this. Two people eat the exact same food for a month, same calories, same routine. One loses belly fat, the other doesn't lose anything. Why? Most people will say metabolism, genetics, luck, but the truth is much more uncomfortable because it has nothing to do with the food first. It starts somewhere else, and I will show you exactly where in a minute. But first, we need to break one of the biggest myths about fat loss. Everyone thinks if I just eat less and exercise more, I will lose belly fat. Sounds logical, right? But here is the problem. If that was true, almost everyone would already have a flat stomach. Yet most people who try that still fail. So something is missing, and that missing piece is the reason your body is resisting fat loss. Not because it's broken, but because it's protecting you. Let me show you something real. Imagine this. A person wakes up tired. They skip breakfast. They drink coffee. They scroll on their phone. They feel stressed all day. They eat randomly at the night. Then they feel guilty and say, tomorrow I will fix it. Tomorrow I will fix everything. Sounds familiar. Now here is the thing. The person isn't gaining belly fat because of one meal. They are sending one signal all day long. These bodies under stress store energy. And where does the body store that energy? Not arms, not legs, the stomach. But we are not done yet, because stress alone is not the full story. There is something deeper. The body is smart. Our body is smart. Your body is not stupid. It's extremely smart. It doesn't care about abs. It cares about survival. So when your lifestyle looks like this, irregular eating, low sleep, high stress, low movement, your body does something simple. It switches into storage mode. And belly fat is the easiest place to store it. Not random, not unfair, just biology. But here is where it gets interesting. Because even people with good diets still fail. So that's not the answer. Which means we are missing something bigger. So the real trigger is, if it's not just food and not just exercise, then what actually triggers belly fat? I'm going to show you. But first, I need to correct another mistake, because there is where almost everyone goes wrong. When people see belly fat, they do this: 100 sit-ups, ab workouts daily, extreme dieting, skipping meals, and they expect results. But here is the truth. Ab works do not burn belly fat. They only build muscle underneath it. So even if you are improving, you might not see it yet, which leads to frustration. And frustration leads to quitting. And that's where most people fail. Not because they didn't try, but because they tried the wrong system. So the real system is, not to simplify it for getting complicated. Belly fat loss comes down to three systems: energy balance, movement, hormonal environment. That's it. But instead of explaining theory, let me show you what actually works in real life. The first system, the eating shift. You don't need a perfect diet. You need a slight correction. Most people fail because they go extreme, but fat loss actually starts when you do this. Stop liquid calories. Stop liquid calories. Reduce junk frequency. Eat until slightly satisfied, not full. Avoid constant eating. That alone starts changing your body, not in a day, but consistently. It works, but this is only step one. Because if you only fix food, you are missing half the system. The second system is the fat burner most people ignore. Let me ask you something. What burns more fat? 30 minutes intense workout or 10,000 steps daily? Most people get this wrong. Walking wins every time because fat loss is not about intensity, it's about consistency. Walking lowers stress, improves digestion, burns steady calorie, helps hormone balance. It is the most underrated fat loss in the world. But we still haven't reached the most important parts. System 3, the hidden fat trigger. Now we go deeper because there is one thing silently controlling belly fat. Stress plus sleep. If your sleep is bad, fat loss slows. Cravings increase. Belly fat stores faster. If your stress is high, your body thinks it is unsafe. It stores more energy, especially around the stomach. So even your diet is perfect, your body may refuse to change because it doesn't feel safe yet. Listen carefully. Fat loss is not punishment. It's not about starving yourself. It's not about suffering. It's about creating condition where your body feels safe enough to release fat. That's the real shift. And once that happens, everything becomes easier. So, simple daily system. Let me make this extremely simple. If you do only this daily, walk every day, reduce junk slightly, drink more water, and sleep properly. Move your body a little, and your body will respond. Not instantly, but consistently. That consistency is what most people never reach. So, the truth is, belly fat is not just fat, it's a reflection of your habits, your stress, your sleep, your consistency. And the moment those improve, your body stops fighting you and starts working for you. So the real question was never how do I burn belly fat fast? Maybe the real question is what am I doing every day that makes my body feel like it needs to hold on to fat? Once that changes, your body doesn't need convincing anymore.